Greetings and salutations, everybody. I am Super Dave, and this is Super Sips, not to be confused with Super Clips. You all know I've been going through my recent evidence folder, and it made me think of something. The whole Dave is evading service, and Dave is avoiding sheriffs, Dave is avoiding law. So I was going through my folders, and in my folders, I was sent on the 13th of August, 2025. My brother, who I sometimes stayed with, actually have my studio at his house. And I've been staying here recently, so that's cool. But uh, I was sent a clip because me and my brother had been fighting over this lawsuit. I actually was told I'm not welcome around his house due to this lawsuit. And it caused severe housing issues for me. Seriously, it did. And I mean, that's nobody's problem but my own. I decided to be a YouTuber. I decided to make content. And my brother is not okay with certain aspects of it, especially when his address and everything was going to be blasted all over the internet. So we made an agreement that I would vacate and I would just keep to myself. So I got a little rooming house. And I mean, how hard is it for a private investigator to find a rooming house? But that's beside the point. Needless to say, the person who was suing me blasted all over the internet that I was avoiding sheriffs, that I was evading service. Well, we're going to look at my brother's Ring camera footage in this video. And first of all, you're going to see that if this was a sheriff, he had no badge displayed. He was damn near 70 years old. The man was wearing no socks and slippers. I shit you not. So whatever kind of service the guy who sued me paid for, this is the quality he paid for. So let's go to this attempt of service by a quote unquote sheriff. All right, as you can see, this is my brother's back door, and it's his Ring camera, time stamped at the bottom. And the man that's going to be approaching wearing slippers is supposedly a sheriff. And remember, I believe the guy who sued me said something like, my brother berated this man. First of all, from my understanding, this is the only person who ever showed up at my brother's residence. There was no other attempts of service. This was the only time. And he has Ring evidence to back up every single time that doorbell rang or somebody was moving by the door. And I was sent this later on. I wasn't made aware of it right off the bat, but this was it. Does that look like a sheriff to you? Let's move on. Let's actually watch the clip. So yeah, that's the sheriff. Where's his badge? I don't see a badge anywhere. I mean, I see the wannabe glasses that, safety glasses for some reason. Uh, no badge. And the man is wearing slippers. The man is literally wearing slippers, folks.
What are those?
Look at this. The man is wearing slippers. Slippers. Wow. Okay, rings the doorbell. What are those that the man is wearing? I don't know any sheriffs who, first of all, wear jeans. I don't know any sheriffs who don't brandish a badge. Moreover, I don't know any sheriffs who wear slippers to serve somebody. Interesting paperwork there, guy. He only rang the doorbell once. He only rang the doorbell once, right? And he's already going to his card. He must be used to people not answering their doors or something. Filling out his card, I guess. Okay.
I help you?
Now that is the voice of my brother. That's my brother's voice. And he said, "Can I help you?"
Hey, can I help you? Can I
He's
help you?
Again, 3 times, "Can I help you?" The man is more busy about filling out his card than actually addressing my brother, who if this you guys will see, my brother basically said he could be an authorized representative for me. He said, "You can leave these papers."
David,
He's
test
not
the
here.
door.
Not
Okay,
here.
what time?
And you could see the anger in my brother's voice because we had just gotten in a fight a few days prior over this lawsuit. So you can hear the anger, the resentment in his voice that people are showing up at his house now because of my actions online.
Will he be here? What
He
time
won't be here.
will he be here?
All right, so he said, "What time will he be here?" So this was my brother's response to being talked to like an invalid.
Excuse me?
Why are you talking? Why are you talking to me like I'm a retard?
He said, "Why are you talking to me like I am a retard?" Now, if that is being belligerent, like the guy who sued me said, then my brother was belligerent. He doesn't like solicitors. He doesn't like people showing up at his house for somebody who does not even live there.
Well, I can't hear you.
Could you guys hear him? I mean, I hear I hear him better than I hear the guy who's trying to drop papers off.
He's
What in
not
the
here,
world,
brother. I
David?
don't know when he'll be back. I don't. I, I have no idea, buddy. I have no idea.
Notice my brother called him buddy. I'm not here, buddy. I don't know what to tell you.
Thank,
He
thank
ain't been
you.
here in
I'll leave
about
a
2
card.
weeks.
Now, I gotta love my brother. I probably had been there within 2 weeks. Let's just keep it real. I probably had been there. We had probably gotten in a fight 2 or 3 days previous. I mean, the bounty went out for me on, like, the 11th. This was the 13th, so, I mean, gotta love a person's brother.
All right, you could
I'll
just
leave
put
a
it under the
card
door.
here.
You can just put it under the door. That sounds like he was saying, "Hey, I'll accept service for him." Now, whether I contested that, that would be different, but there's no confrontation here. My brother's saying, "Hey, man, if you gotta drop papers off, drop them off."
Yeah, if you want,
Lock
you
the
can slide it
door.
right in the door for me.
For him.
Okay,
Basically saying, "I'll be a representative. I can be a representative for him." My brother was willing to take these papers and give them to me. He This service guy obviously didn't wanna do that. But that's not being combative, that's not evading service, that's not anything. I wasn't there, haven't been there, and this is clearly not a sheriff, or if he is a sheriff, he's not showing anything that shows he's a sheriff. The man is wearing slippers.
this gets delivered personally.
Okay, good luck on that.
What do you? I'll take your card. I haven't seen him in weeks.
I'll leave a I'll leave a card.
He's so worried about what's going on around the corner. I mean, I guess that's his worry. I mean, should be having a partner, I suppose. By the way, there was nothing going on behind the scenes there. I bet you, if anything, it was my brother's nosy neighbor. You know, the one that talks to the wall, the one that said my brother was tunneling into her apartment through the pipes. Sorry, that's a story for another day. But yeah,
Leave a card on the back door for
All
him.
right. I don't. I don't know.
All right.
Well,
Okay, thank you.
the man's wearing a race car shirt. Does that look like a sheriff to you? The guy who sued me paid for this. He paid for this quality service. You get what you pay for, buddy. You get what you pay for. Holy Jesus.
mm-hmm. Well,
You know, that was it. That was the only time anybody ever showed up at any residence that I'm aware of. It's just amazing to me hearing the narratives of, oh, Dave's evading service. Dave's brother is starting fights with sheriffs. Dave's hiding from the sheriffs. None of that is true. And I've had this the whole time. And I let people tell their tales because I was holding the cards that told the truth. That is the quality of service. These sheriffs. I'm just glad it's over, guys, but I just wanted it to be this is what the guy paid for. That's the quality you paid for, guy. I hope it wasn't too much. Maybe if you're a sheriff, make sure they're brandishing their badge and not an invalid wearing slippers. Of course, that's my opinion. If you guys like this video, like it, subscribe. Supa Sips, not to be confused with Supa Clips.